I think being a parent has to be one of the dopest experiences you can have as a human. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to wipe ass the first 5 years. Might even get peed on a couple times. But I feel like past the age of 6, it should be smooth sailing from there. Kid's gonna go to elementary school. You might get some of your life back. Probably not, though. A friend of mine told me the other day that his dad asked him if he was leaving hickeys on his girlfriend's boobs. His dad then asked him if he needed condoms. I don't know. That's just fucking weird. Helicopter parents genuinely have to be the worst archetype of parents. If your kid needs condoms, your kid's gonna find a way to get condoms. I feel like now, because of the internet, parents don't really need to have this sex talk because you kind of know everything by the time you're in middle school. If you're not looking it up, your friends are telling you about it. And if your friends aren't telling you about it, you're looking it up. Okay, now trigger warning, the next part of the video. I know not everybody's gonna agree with me on it, but me personally, if my kid starts fucking around, you're going to get spanked. I don't care. I don't have a belt. I have a gun. If my kid starts fucking around, I'm gonna spank them. I know a lot of people don't agree with hitting their kids, but me, myself, and I don't gaff. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I wanna have a girl. No diss to guys, but I want a girl. If I have a son, the fire station exists. It's gonna be me. Pretend this is a baby. Get the fuck out of here. I already have my little girl's name picked out. Nylea. I think that is genuinely the most beautiful name for a girl. Shout out Nylea Devora. Fucking gorgeous. Please go on a date with me. I had something stuck in my throat there. If I do have a boy, one thing that I can assure you that I'm not going to ever do is name my kid after me. I hate this culture of juniors. I hate that. I feel like they're looked at as little kids. They're looked at as children. I'm not gonna have a little Marcelito Jr. running around. It's just not gonna fucking happen. I refuse to do that. I'm not gonna put a trigger warning for this because I don't think it's gonna piss anybody off. It is a little bit weird though. One thing that I would do is have a genetic specimen of a child. I would have a child strictly for the fact of them potentially being an athlete. I would raise that kid. Obviously, that's still my child, but I would like to have that. Me personally, I am into taller women. I do like short girls, but if you were to ask me, I would prefer a taller female. I've talked to a fair bit of people who don't want to have kids, and to those people I have to say, you're weird and you want to be alone. The main reason I hear for people not wanting to have kids is that they want to live their lives. I think it's totally possible to live your life and have a kid. Yes, it's going to come with a couple restrictions, but that doesn't mean you don't have your entire 20s and maybe the first half of your 30s to live your life. It doesn't mean you have to have a kid today or tomorrow. It just means, you know, maybe still have it while you're fertile. A lot of people tell me they're like, I want to live my life. And I like I said, I think it's totally possible to do that. I do think you can go visit Japan. I do think that you can get drunk on the weekends. I do think you can go to bars. I think all those things are very possible. Just maybe pace yourself. A lot of people, I know myself, I have a problem with pacing myself, not in the sense of alcohol, but in the sense of time management. My time management is honestly horrible. I've been working this job. I actually quit, so expect more videos on the way. My point with this is that time management is very important. It's very valuable. Also, my kids are not getting phones until at least middle school. If I fuck with you, maybe 5th grade. Maybe. Actually, fuck that. I'm changing it. If I fuck with you, maybe 6th grade. But you're not getting a phone until 7th grade. You don't need a phone. No kid needs a fucking phone. My kids will be growing up outside. Also, people are fucking weird. The internet is filled with pedophiles. I don't want you getting molested virtually. Like, I am gonna supervise my child. I also don't feel like I'm gonna need to do that because I'm not gonna raise an idiot. When it comes to drugs, you know, I'm obviously not gonna here's a needle, go shoot up some fucking heroin. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna be open with them. You know, I've had my experiences with substances, with alcohol. Not fucking cocaine before people go saying I'm fucking doing cocaine, whatever the fuck. No, I have smoked weed and I've tried LSD and I've tried psychedelics. I have tried those things and they're not something that I do. I have tried them. I had my experiences and I am very open with those around me, with my parents and soon to be my kids. I'm not going to be secretive about it. I'm not going to hide anything. The more you tell your kid no, the more they're going to want to do it. If you're thinking about having kids, just watch this video. This is basically, I'm teaching you how to parent your kid. Like, listen to me, the fuck. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description down below. If you guys haven't checked out my after hours videos, there'll be links up here. If you guys fuck with the video, drop a hate comment. If you didn't fuck with it, drop a hate comment as well. Those of you still watching who give a fuck to watch this because you're weird. I know I haven't been too consistent with the content. Honestly, I have been so out of my element, but I'm back. I am no longer employed. It's gonna be like last October before I had to move channels, before the bullshit. I had my camera everywhere I went. If you guys have any suggestions or things that I should talk about, leave a comment down below. DM me on Instagram, DM me on Twitter. If you're hot, you have a higher chance of me responding. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and peace.